Welcome to another video, folks. Off for a little ride out, hopefully hit the camera shop. And now of course it would decide to rain. We actually tried to set off about an hour ago, and as soon as we set off we weren't even out of our little cul-de-sac area, and it started absolutely persisting it down. So we thought we'll knock that idea on the head. Went back to the house, had a bacon sandwich and a brew and a chat for a bit, and it did eventually get a little bit better, so we're trying now. Briss sporting his new Alpinestars jacket, currently brighter than the moon and the sun combined.
We've got some lads behind that want to join Red Devils. You want to join Red Devils?
Are they red enough though? I don't actually mind riding in the wet too much. I'm not too bothered about getting wet, I'm not too bothered about the bike getting wet. I'm not overly conscious that, ooh, just because it's a bit wet I'm going to slip every time I go around the corner and all that kind of thing. The main thing I hate is not being able to record as much when it starts really raining. I need to come up with some kind of solution, I think, for the GoPro, for the camera to be plugged in and it still be somewhat waterproof, because at the moment it's in, I don't know if it's actually technically the skeleton case, but it's a case that the side of it is actually open. So what you've got is basically a slot cut out of the case. It's how you buy them. I haven't done it myself, but it's how you buy them. And the slot is for obviously plugging your external microphone in for your much clearer audio, or at least that's the idea. A few drizzles I'm not too bothered by, but if it gets heavier and heavier then you have to turn it off, and that's end of recording. I apologise if I'm sniffing today a little bit. I think I'm coming down with a touch of flu. Gonna have to be on point with my lens wiping today. Of course, supporting the Joey Mac 420 booby salute. That was perhaps a little bit silly. Very silly. Bloody hell, I heard that coming from a distance. Oh, bloody hell, that's hell of a bump. Dare I say it, there's some bloody sun out, people. Look at it. Glorious. Glorious sun. Oh yes. More of the same, please. See, I definitely want an off-road bike for going up places like that. That would be ideal. I bet my dad wishes he'd fastened the bottom of his overpants, his waterproof pants now, seeing as they're almost up to his knees. The down changes are definitely getting a bit smoother. Progress as you go. Where is it they're going to? Just here? Sorry? Are they going just here? Yeah.
Where are you heading?
Just down to Lancaster.
Lancaster? You go on the M6 then?
Probably. Death by 1,000 sheep. Alright, no problem. Bloody hell, them dogs are trained well. I very much hope I was recording for that. Was I? Yes, I was recording. Oh, sun, glorious sun. See, I've still got to get out of that habit of pressing my indicator to make sure it's off. On a plus note, I have only done it twice today. Normally by now it would be probably at least 7 or 8 times, so I guess you could call that progress. Oh, that sounds nice. Yes, that sounds very nice. So we struck out at the camera shop. They didn't have the lens I wanted, which was just a replacement kit lens, 18 to 55mm Nikon, but they also didn't have the body that I was potentially interested in buying, which is the Nikon D7100. I'm just thinking of swapping, or upgrading should I say, from my D3300 to the 7100, mainly for obviously superior picture quality, that's a given. Also better burst rate for filming, like for shooting your moving subjects, sorry, not filming. Filming will probably be superior as well, which will work out handy for when I'm doing the radio control stuff. And also the main reason for me is because I'm wanting to build up my lenses a little bit, get maybe another 3 or 4. Not a vast collection by some people's, by what some people have got, but it's certainly enough for my uses. And some of the telephotos that I'm looking at, there's a massive difference in price if you don't need the autofocus motor. Shoot myself then. The autofocus motor built in to the lens. So if you've got it within the camera body, which my D3300 doesn't, but the 7100 does, then I can save probably in one lens purchase the body price of the D7100. So to me, in my mind at least, the purchase makes sense, because then when you've got 3, 4, 5 lenses and you're saving several £100 each, it makes sense, and then you've also got a superior setup. So that's sort of the current plan. That's Bruce breaking off to go home, and then we're going this way home. Whoa, get on your own side of the road, you silly p***. That was closer than it probably looked on the camera. Be interesting to see how close that actually looks on the footage when I watch it back, to see if it was quite a realistic representation or not. I'm going to guess probably not. SCHWING! People familiar with Wayne's World will get that reference. Bit of a last minute decision by that car, I think. Nice caterer. Looks like we're getting rain. Yep. Thought I could hear it. So I think I'll be pulling up shortly to put the GoPro away. So with that, I'll sort of end this video. Please feel free to like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. It's all appreciated. Until the next time.